After our big adventure that we went on, let's go small. So I went to MiniSo and got a mini world. Let's do the magic coffee house. Went to the mall recently, as you do. And one of the stores I really like is MiniSo. If you haven't been, if you like tiny things, great place to go. So, and I saw that they had a whole series of these little guys. I haven't seen them. I think they're pretty new, pretty reasonable priced, and there's 6 different ones. So if this goes well, I might get the other ones. Looks like they're stackable. When I opened this up, in all honesty, just based on this little container, I thought it was Legos. It's not. It's like a regular mini kit, but just teeny tiny and very minimal. So this is from the future. This is a great beginner one because there's only just a little bit. And you always know the size of the project based on the instruction book. It is just a one-pager. You just fold it out, and it's just front and back, and that's it. So we can do this. It took me about, with breaks, I took about an hour and a half or so. But I take a little longer because of filming and things like that. But it's a one-day project, one afternoon, really. It is packaged very much like a Lego set, you know, how they put the different parts in different bags. You can, with this one, just dump them all out. It doesn't matter. There's only a small pile of things to deal with. You can figure it out. It's kind of nice. So you just kind of set your table up and we're good to go. This kit I got also for the glue, I say in quotes, it's this double sticky tape. So I will tell you, you will not use all this tape, but it's great because we can use that in future projects, right? That's what we do. We save all the glue and just use it for ones that don't provide glue. So let's get started. The very first thing we're going to build is a little cake display case. And those white pieces, those are clear pieces. So make sure, and it is front and back, at least it is for mine. It's got a it's got a covering on it, a protective coating. So make sure you peel those off. One critique I will make of this kit is they try on the instructions, but they are so small. And what you see in the corner there, that's me blowing it up. They're very vague and they're very small, so patience. And I stared at a lot of them. I had to look at the final product picture just to see, where did you want this? You know, that kind of thing. The pieces do, I will give them, the pieces do fit nice and tight. I didn't have to glue any of them, so it is Lego-like, but it's not Lego. It's more like, yeah, I would say it's more like the Row Lifes, where you put them together, just kind of snap them together. Okay, we got the case made. Now we need all the goodies. Okay, this is what I mean about the instructions being very vague. That's what you get. So you got to figure out what that means. With our detective skills, I can figure out that they want this at the bottom, and the other ones are stickers that go on the outside. We figured that part out. Looking cute. A lot of mine were printed kind of crooked. You know, the quality of the printing, not 100% great, but you know, it's a cute little project. It's a kid's project, I would say. It would be a great one to just, you know, as a like an Easter basket gift or something like that they can just do in the afternoon. Keeps them busy. They'll figure it out. We have a little letter here. Probably our letter to Hogwarts. Who knows? And you just fold it. It's really nice. All the paper products are pretty thick cardboard, and it's all pre-creased. So, I mean, you can't do wrong. And you just punch them out. The only thing that I had a trouble with is sticking these down. If you use the double stick tape to stick this envelope down, for example, it popped up for me a million trillion times. So I did end up gluing it. Yeah, this little letter for the smallest piece here, it gave me troubles. So I tried the double stick tape there, squished it really, really hard. It still popped up. So I ended up putting my super glue in there. You can see it already popped up there. But yeah, and then I sticked in? Is that a word? Stuck in the cakes. And I did use the double stick tape. As long as it's a flat surface to a flat surface, the double stick tape does work pretty good. If the bottom of these cakes were concaved, I would go with the white glue or any glue, just so it will fill in the gaps and stick them down better. But this worked out pretty well. All right, we're on to the next piece of furniture. There's a lot of pieces and parts. They don't label them. They don't do anything. I did notice that there's kind of etching on one side, so just make sure that faces out. But it's going to be a little puzzle for you. It's not hard. You'll figure it out. There is 2 parts to this cabinet. So there's a top shelf that you build, and then there's the little, it looks like a little dresser at the bottom, and then you connect the two. Again, these fit really tight, so this ain't coming apart. And it should look like that. Ta-da! Now we need stuff to go in it. First we got the coffee. It is a coffee shop after all. And you'll see what I mean. You just punch it out and it's pre-creased. It's great. This is a nice filler project in between the more difficult ones, you know, where you have to crease it and cut it and all the different stuff. Just put the box together, just like a itty bitty little box. All right, now we got books. We've done books, many different types of books. My kit came with a whole lot of blocks for the books, and I don't think they were the right size, to be honest. So we kind of had to make do. There was about 7 or 8 books that you're supposed to make, and they gave me about 12 different sizes of wood. It was probably a mispack or whatever. I mean, it happens. It doesn't happen very often, but yeah. So this, you're going to see it. It's way too wide for these stickers. So what I had to do was kind of just put it together and then trim the edges so that they fit and look right. Yeah, here I'm lining them up because I'm like, what? And then this one, super huge. And then I got little square ones. That has nothing to do with nothing. So I just have extra parts. I mean, I'd rather have extra than not enough. So I guess we're okay. If for some, I actually debated to use just a piece of cardboard instead, because it would have been thinner, and that would have worked out just fine. But I'm going to use what they gave me, because it's here. Here we go. They turned out okay. And they're going to be in the bookshelf, leaned up. You won't notice too much. Just put the bad side to the back. We also have a couple Z-fold books. We've done these many times. This one's a little different because they have tabs. So you kind of make it into one big circle with the tabs, and then you Z-fold the middle. And then I just glued the pages together from behind there. One book has this funky little sticker here. I didn't understand what they wanted me to do with it. I think it's so that you can, it looks like the book is flying. So you'll see, I think they wanted you to glue it to the top of the display case on the inside so it looks like it's flying around. I kind of put it off the shelf. Was the best I can do. You'll see later on. Or you could totally skip it and just put that on the floor or something. We got a little box of scrolls, a little treasure looking box. So we're just going to fold this little guy up, glue it if needed, or the tape, either one. And because this paper is very stiff, it does want to pop out on you. So you almost have to overfold it just so that it'll stay shut. And now we have a bunch of scrolls and then these little stickers that you're supposed to wrap around them. And I'm going to use my new favorite tool. It's a quilling tool. If you haven't got yourself one of these, they're dirt cheap. You can get a bunch of them for a couple bucks. And if you do any kind of this scroll work, it works for the scrolls. It works for making those little flowers and tufts of grass and things like that. I love this thing. So you just put it in there. You kind of have to get it started and then just roll it up. Way easier than how I used to do it with my needle nose pliers, which you could definitely do. But I like this one now because you can stick it on there, hold it, and then put your sticker around. When you're done, you have a bunch of little scrolls. And then we'll just stick them in our box. Alright, we have one more piece here. Looks like a little desk. And it's just basically a box without a bottom and a back. Make sure the printing, if there is any, goes to the outside. And now we get to decorate it with our little cup of coffee and a fork. Don't ask me what the fork's for. Oh, I guess it would be for our future piece of cake, because there are cakes there. Forgot about that. We got all our books and stuff. They're all nice and dry. We're just gonna fit them where we can. You can kind of do this however you want. Because my books were different size than what I think they intended, I just kind of made it work. Just jam them in there. Here we go. Looks good. Okay, let's do the display case. So here's our little backing. There's a few stickers that go in there. The pictures, and there's a clock that I almost forgot about. And I decided that I'm just gonna double stick tape that in there so it doesn't come out. You probably wouldn't have to, but it kind of flops out a little bit. I like it to look a little more flush there. So my kit got a lot of extra parts. You're going to notice there's 2 floors. Okay. Again, I'd rather have extra than not enough. So I'm just going to use the best one, and it just has a little rug on it that you stick on there. And I did double stick tape this onto the base. You almost could leave it open if you wanted to. Because the floor of the base is not bad. It's got little vines that go on the outside, little bats, cute things. You gotta decorate it. Of course you do. And a sign for the top. It just kind of sits there. If you want it, well, it's so that you can take it off if you want to stack these together. All right, let's fill our room. When I got this kit, there was 2 things that I assumed, I thought it was all Lego, and number 2, I thought this was a little black cat. Nope, it's a little black owl, which is even just as cute. Ta-da! And that's it. I did end up with a lot of extra parts and pieces, but I double triple checked because when you do a kit and then you have extra parts, you wonder where did it go. I did miss one. I found that one. There was a little feather piece that goes on top of the letter, but otherwise that's it. It's very cute. It's got the cakes. It's like the Emily's Bakery, just very simplified, and if you need a project that's just I just have a couple hours, I want to occupy my time for a while, and you have a very cute little project here, and end result, it's just right. And then you can put it on your desk or your cubicle or wherever you want to put it, and you can say, I made that. So there you go. If you like this, definitely hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Of course, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because I got a lot of projects coming lined up. I literally have them all the boxes lined up. So if you want to see the next adventure or something, you never know what I'm up to. hit that subscribe. And what should I do? I always take suggestions, so leave a comment. Do you like this? Do you like the little MiniSos? Because there was others. I could do more of these very easily. I love any excuse to go into MiniSo. So let me know if you like these. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!